Can anyone please review the yesterday one's keywords? What did you learn? Is anyone?
Yeah, sure. We have learned about how we can integrate, means like how we can deploy the application, static application in the like EC2 machine using Jenkins. So we have learned about like how we can create the account and how we can means like how we can what we call install the software in the EC2 machine, like automation server, like how we can install Jenkins, and how we can connect with the SCM and all. So that's what we have learned, and we have tried to deploy to the
Okay. Any other thoughts?
application. Yeah, I just given brief, guys. Please help add it here.
Sure, sure. Sure. Anyone wanted to have like what did you got newly something keywords yesterday? You have to talk, otherwise in the interview you will get lot of time to talk. Please, this is the time you can like preparing the keyword something flow. Please, I'm requesting guys. That's where like I mean I go through this model. Like if you talk it here, it will be very easy over when you are telling to someone the concepts. That's what my thought. Okay. Please, what did you got something newly yesterday?
Yeah, how to what is the use of automation server, something like Jenkins? How do you clone the code, whatever the source code from SCM to the by using Jenkins commands and all?
Okay.
So how it works in background?
Awesome. That is what. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So some sample freestyle whatever the what you can say jobs we run.
Yeah, freestyle. Yes. So in the freestyle job, in the job, there is a sections, right? You need to remember that sections. Like you know, right? When yesterday you guys were telling, na, where is the PEM file? You guys were telling, right? Go right side. There is the section. If I ask you the volume in the storage section in the EC2, you know the in AWS console, you know some kind of at least some kind of mindset, right? Like in Facebook, where to chart in the right side, downside, something. In same way, you know the UI. See, if you are coming to Jenkins work, at least you should have that UI knowledge, where to click something and all that. So there is some sections if you have seen, right. One is the very important, the source code MCMT. There was a section called source code MCMT. In the source code management, you will be giving the SCM URL and then the branch and all here. And the branch. Now, who is communicating to whom here in this case?
Jenkins is communicating with SCM.
Yeah. So thumb rule, if you want to communicate with SCM, two ways. One is protocols, HTTPS or SSH.
Yeah.
If you want to communicate with HTTPS, you need credentials, username, password, some kind of the instead of password, there is a token they made it. We are not going with HTTPS, we are going with SSH. So you need to generate keys in the Jenkins server, and then that key you have to copy it. When I say key generation, very important, which user? In EC2, you know, two users are there, right? By default. What are those two users? If we create
Root user and EC2 user.
yeah. Since we installed the Jenkins software, extra user got created it. That's you have not created it. That is been created by the Jenkins itself. So from the Jenkins user, I have generated the key. That key I have copied to the HCM. Then the communication happens. Now I can communicate. That is one time setup. That is a one time setup. You no need to do for every repo. No. That is the one-time setup. You have given the key. Next time onwards, any for that user onboarded for any repos, you can clone from the Jenkins. We don't do cloning and all, git clone and all, we don't run. In the Jenkins, that pipeline or job, in this section, give the URL, put the branch. Now, let me tell you easy way. Okay, one simple.
Sir, and actually, sir,
Yeah.
sir, what is the pipeline, sir?
Sorry,
Pipeline.
pin plane.
Yes, sir.
No, pipeline. I'm sorry.
Pipeline.
Yeah, pipeline.
Yeah, the pipeline is, this is the guy only pipeline. Whatever, one second. No? Whatever you are seeing, right? This is like whatever you created the item, right? That is called pipeline. This is called pipeline. Pipeline in the sense, simple. You know already the story. But this is called pipeline. Simple. Pipeline in the sense is combination of
Stages.
steps. Combination of steps. So
The
from
process flow, you can say.
yeah, exactly. Developer to SCM, SCM to Jenkins, Jenkins to Artifactory, Artifactory to S3.
Stages.
Yeah, this is
Each stage, yeah.
you are making some kind of flow, right? That flow is kind of pipeline to delivery something. Anything. Let's say if you go more technical, right? We used to you are getting an item right from courier boy. That is also called one item. That is also called one pipeline. Sorry, something. One
Yeah, okay, I can
process flow is called a pipeline. Yeah. Now, so if you want to communicate from Jenkins to SCM, you need to copy the key. Now I'll give one simple example. Okay, let me talk some example. The example is now let's say go to the Flipkart, for example. You did a shopping. You did a completed the order, invoicement, everything. Where will be that information Flipkart behind they will store? Where they will store behind?
Orders fetch.
They will
Database.
in the database, right? Something database. Who is storing into the database? Directly you are, this is GUI, right? Whatever you are accessing, this is GUI, no?
Right.
Who is storing into the database? The GUI is coming from whom?
developer
Some
OS.
kind of, you should
OS
have some kind of
application.
application.
application, right? This application internally storing in the database. You can if I want to enter into the database directly, can I enter? If I want, if they have very good knowledge, the end users, if they have very good knowledge, they can enter here also, right? In the database also.
Yes.
Directly.
For hacking.
Instead of what we are making, we are making the GUI application, one application we are running, we are giving them the GUI. You think same. Jenkins also same. Jenkins is not for end users. You will have a one UI. Here Jenkins application is running. This is an application. This is for admins purpose only, not for end users purpose. Whatever we are telling right behind software delivery model to end users. This is. So you will have a good GUI. In the GUI, even I can use. I don't want to go inside the server every time. No need to run the commands here. You will have a OS here. I don't want to run the commands here directly. And then I will put in the GUI. Whatever the clicks I will click in the GUI, they will run behind on the OS only. As a Jenkins user, that whatever the commands you have given instructions, they will get executed according to our instructions. So this, whatever you are doing in the application UI, behind on the OS only, these commands will run now. So keep this thought. Why I'm telling whatever the keywords we are going, right? I'm not going with the Jenkins point of view only, no. Where I'm giving a core some keywords that will help, that will assist you any tool. It's not only for Jenkins, I'm telling, okay? Now, you know already the story. Let me put it here. Visible. I'll be bringing keywords for multiple times. so that you will be getting that. So please don't get hesitate. So here you have HTML files, right? I wanted to deploy these HTML files into Docker, sorry, into Kubernetes. What extra files will come?
Docker file
You will get a Docker file
and YAML deployment app.
and the YAML files, right? That is the
Yeah.
true. 1 second. Yeah, you will get a Docker file and you will get a YAML files.
YAML
Where do you store? Where do you store these files? All? What is the good place to store?
ECR,
Files. Where do you store?
SCM.
SCM. Now, do you do manually build commands every time, or you know the tool, right? One CI tool, CD tool, you know, right? What is the tool?
Yeah, Jenkins.
Jenkins. In the Jenkins, you will create a one pipeline job. That job, you will give that SCM URL. Before prerequisite is key already copied. Now, who will get the code?
Jenkins.
Jenkins. That's correct. Now, Jenkins, you are giving this the SCM URL options in the GUI or in the behind you are going to the Jenkins server you are giving the SCM
GUI.
URL
GUI. In the GUI, you are giving.
in the GUI. If you click that button, build button, what Jenkins does is Jenkins go to the automatically behind into that, it will bring that code. If you click that button, bring the code, it will keep inside the Jenkins server. Now, if I ask you to copy a file, you forget about the Jenkins now. One simple example, okay? One example. I'll give you a movie to you guys, so simple one movie. Copy to movie, copy to your laptop. What do you do? Like you will connect a pen drive, then next what do you do? You will copy from inside from pen drive to
And drive to any drive. Like if it is in Windows, any drive. If it is a Mac, you can keep in it.
source. That is what important I want now. Destination. Now,
Yeah.
for example, in the D drive, for example, somewhere you will copyright, for example, like this folder.
Yeah, we will create a folder.
Yeah, here you will be copyright some path you are copying inside the some path. Same way, now Jenkins is also doing the same thing. SCM to whom?
Apache server.
Jenkins, EC2. No, first time it is bringing copying files from where? SCM to Jenkins.
Jenkins.
Let me go here. Oh, that image gone na yesterday after restart. So what I was telling, let me keep it here. I need that obviously. SCM. GitHub. You have the files here, and you wanted to copy to Jenkins. Why? No logo. Jenkins logo is not there. Oh my gosh. Okay. Jenkins. This Jenkins is UI, but behind Jenkins will have a server, right? Behind.
Yeah, EC2.
Jenkins is running on the EC2. That concept I need now. So Jenkins is running with what user inside the OS? Whatever we are talking, right? This is in the OS. What user? It is running with Jenkins user, okay, and the OS. Now, whenever it is bringing the files, whenever Jenkins is bringing the files from SCM to Jenkins UI, you are accessing the GUI. You are saying that click build something keyword. You are clicking the build something here. Now Jenkins, what it does behind is behind it will go to one folder called somewhere where lib Jenkins. It will create a one folder called workspace. Workspace is temporary. Workspace. You can clear workspace folder. You can delete it. in the workspace, it will create a one folder with your pipeline name or job name. Here it will copy all the files. Here it will copy all the files. Here all HTML will come here in this folder. Here it will come. So Jenkins, in the GUI, if we click right, behind it will copy all the files. Like if you go to any movie rules website, right? If you click on that download, it will come to your downloads laptop, right? Same way, if you go to the Jenkins UI, if you click on it, every time based upon the pipeline, it will get the code from here. It will keep inside this folder. Okay. Now, with this thought, this is the pipeline name. Please remember, I'll show you again. Where was that? Oh. Remember this path. Varlib Jenkins. This is the Jenkins home directory. They changed it. You will have a workspace. Workspace is a temporary where SCM kind of job will do temporary all these actions from here only. Now, with this, let's go to the server, Jenkins server. Let me connect to the UI also once, Jenkins UI. Yeah, this is our Jenkins software. Let's close. Yesterday we had an issue that there was an condition check was running. It needed more temporary space. We have cleared that. We removed that checking. We gave the lesser threshold value. So I went inside. All these are called pipeline. Whatever you create, right? Pipeline or jobs, you can say that. So yesterday, I created one pipeline, one simple here, full code. These are the options were there. Let me go to the configure. You have some options. General, you can give some description what the job. The job brings code from SCM. This is like simple, some kind of metadata. It's just kind of easy to tagging some kind of information. Some extra things if you want to pass on that we'll see practically. Very important for me, this is the guide. Source code management, from where Jenkins will get the code, that URL you have to give, that repo URL. And one more, from what branch. And you can pass some extra credentials also based upon the protocol. Since I went with SSH protocol, I'm not giving credentials here. If you go with HTTPS, you need to pass username, passwords and all here. Now, for me important is in the job, I'm not doing any. Normally, what is the command to bring the code from SCM to somewhere? If existing project?
Clone.
Git to clone. That is the command. Now I'm not giving the command. I'm not going behind. In the GUI, I'm giving this. I'm going here. I'm giving these commands. That's it. Only this section I'm giving. Source code management, repo, branch. Save this. And you will get an option called build now. Like this. Build now. Build. When you do build now, what happens behind? Very important. Behind, in this folder, Jenkins will go to in this path, will run that git clone command. From where it will get the URL? From where Jenkins, you are doing one single click, git clone. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Build now. From where Git will get that URL, from which repo and all?
So Jenkins will get the from GitHub, like wherever we git repo the code.
In the source code management, you are given this URL, right?
Right.
From this URL, it will take, and it will take this branch also. With that combination, right, it will clone, and then you can think it will check out to that specific branch. Then it will get the, I mean to say, when you do git clone, automatically total code will come. Then it will check out to this branch. Whatever the files were there in that branch, they will come here. Let's observe here. You see here workspace. Can you see here?
Yeah.
Where are you seeing these files?
Workspace.
What is this tool?
Jenkins.
You see, right? What is this tool?
Yeah. Git. Repo.
SCM, right? From SCM,
Yeah.
your feature branch code changes came here to here. Now let's push some more changes. I wanted to put some more changes here in the feature branch. I wanted to add one more file, for example. Yeah, I wanted to add one more file. Let's add something. Demo.html. Okay. Let's keep it. This is feature branch something. So when you create any file, right? You need to go to that works. You need to go to in your local workspace. Okay. I kept in the desktop. You can clone also, not a problem. Yeah, here. When you create any file, this is how I check it first. In which branch you are, you can check like this. In which branch right now we are in? In feature.
In feature.
If you create any file, right, you have to check first git status. Oh, new file got added. Then you know the process, right? Git lifecycle process. If you want to send any file, git
add. Git commit. Demo.
then git
Push.
or
Yeah.
you should know that branch, or you can push directly also. Sometimes it will go git push. That's just git push also enough. It will ask you to set like this command. It is telling next time onwards, if you do right, you don't need to push with a bigger command. Automatically code will go. Next git push. You can put like this origin branch name also. Next, I think git push also will go. This is the multiple commands are there to push. Paste. If there is no change, it will say everything updated. So git will work with the files, or what concept git will work? Commits. You can check the commits here like this command. Which command will generate the commit in the I have run this some commands, right? Git add, git commit, git push. Which one will generate the command commit ID among those?
Git push. Commit ID. Commit ID will create when you do commit.
No, you have generated some commands. Git, you have run some commands. Git add, git commit,
Git commit. Git push.
git push. Who will generate the commit ID?
Git commit.
Git commit. Git add also will generate, but that is a temporary commit that will Git will track in internal in the staging area. But permanent commit ID will be generated by the whom? Git commit command. How can I check what are the commits are there? Git log.
Log.
This is the one. Git log. This is the currently head is in the sense currently on which branch you are right now. Which branch? Here. This is the commit ID you have. This is the commit ID. These are the ones under. You have multiple commits in the feature branch right now. We will put more commits in the feature branch. Okay. Now I have pushed the code from where to where I went. I sent the code now.
To SCM. From local to SCM.
From local to SCM. Now let's go to the Jenkins. Let's refresh this workspace. Why this demo.html was not here?
We haven't run the job.
If you want to do manually, previously what we were doing previously again, git to clone.
Yeah.
Git to pull something you have to run. Git to clone, git to checkout, git to pull.
Yeah.
Instead of you running those commands, who will run? You run a single.
Yes.
Just a build now. That's it. Build now. Build now. You will get these kind of numbers, build numbers like this. Today one, go here. Oh, no, here only, the job level only. Go to workspace.
Yeah, it's came.
From where to where the code came? from SCM to Jenkins. This is GUI you are seeing, but these files will be in somewhere, right, in the behind OS. Let's check that. That is very important, not the GUI. GUI anyone click, but behind what is happening is very important. Now let me go to the AWS console. 1 second, man. The AWS console. I forgot the password. Just a little, my mobile also got switched off just. Just a minute. So let me. Few minutes, I'll get that. And check in the history also, right? Yesterday I have counted from here. Yeah. So let me go to another terminal. This is the command I was using to connect to the Bastion maybe. Let's check this. Yeah. How can I check this is the Bastion or sorry, I'm so sorry. This is the Jenkins or not? How can I check normal? Yes, happen here.
FEF.
Yes. Jenkins is running. Now I want to switch to the Jenkins user. You cannot switch directly because Jenkins user doesn't have a concept of bash shell. They disabled it. Who disabled it? Jenkins people only. Security. They don't want no one. Their thought was no one wanted to able to log into Jenkins until if you do something this kind of little other workaround. So I am with the Jenkins user. Here you see right. Somewhere if folder workspace. This name matching you see here. We'll go. Now LSFNLTR. Go inside here. Here, these are the files. These are the files. These are the files you are seeing in the GUI. Behind, Jenkins is getting the files into this path. Just a minute. Yeah, you should know that this is the path. Now let's go here. This is very important. If you are able to decode, we are good to go. Here is the question for you guys, okay? I have start.html, okay? I wanted to deploy this into EKS. What are the extra files you need?
Docker file,
Docker file,
YAML file, deployment app.
Helm charts.
Helm charts. Now, where this will get stored? Where to store this one?
Is here.
SCM.
SCM.
This one.
SCM.
The code we can store in SCM.
Yeah, that's what I mean. SCM. Next, what you need to do?
We have to build an image and we have to keep it in ECR.
One second. Yes. Now code is an SCM. Next, what you need to do? You know already the story.
We have to build the image, or we have
Build the image. To
Yes.
build the image, do you do manually build or we will give to this tool? Which tool?
Jenkins.
We'll give to CACD tool. Okay. One is the right now we are going with the Jenkins. Okay. Good. Now let's create one simple job. Okay. One simple job. One simple. New item. Something EKS deploy. And then CACD EKS deploy something. Okay. Let's put this static app something name. Let's take this guy. Okay. I created a EKS. So I'm so sorry. One kind of I went to the Jenkins. I created a job or pipeline one. I created it. Next. Next, what I need to do?
You have to give source code management, whatever SSH URL there.
Which repo you will give now? Which repo? In that repo, what should be there?
In that repo, that Docker file, everything should be there. The
Awesome.
code.
Awesome. Awesome. Let me get that some sample React.js. Some internet one I'm bringing. Okay. Docker file. Kubernetes. Deploy. Simple. GitHub. Just one simple project. I'll get it. Okay. From internet one. Yeah. And they have awesome. They kept in the public. This is not our repo, internet repo. That's where I will go with the HTTPS protocol. Nice. That's true. Good. You don't need keys for this because it is a public repo. You don't need credentials also. Public. Nice. Next. Very important. This is the one. Which one? Which branch important? You have to give it here below. If you go down, which branch it is referring? Master. Here also master. Nice. Next. Done. Okay. Just I'm giving these two. Save. Build now. If you do build now, what Jenkins does behind? With this example only. We have HTML.
Build the process, build the image and
Very good. To build the image, what are the commands you need to give? You need to give.
Docker build.
Did we give them? Did we give them here anywhere?
no.
What I did? Only SCM URL branch only. Did we give those Docker build commands?
No.
Let's go with this. Docker build next. -t. ECR format repo colon tag space dot. Next. AWS ECR login. Next. Docker push. Next. kubectl apply. Before get the kube config. Apply this. Just think this process. Just take a 1 minute. Okay. Just take observe this method. Where we will be doing these commands.
Generally, we do in the backend server. So right now we have automation server. It will pick the whatever the commands and all these things. It will automatically builds.
What tools we need to install on the Jenkins now? These are the yes. Now
No.
you need to install the on Jenkins. What tools you need to install? You see right here. What and all you need to install?
Docker we have to install and
You need to install the Docker as well as AWS, kubectl, and one more. If you are deploying with the Helm,
yeah.
if you want to get the kube config, you need IAM authenticator and all, right? Like in the initial authenticator, some kind of all these tools. You need to install on top of Jenkins behind on the OS. Then now let's say, for example, let's build now. I'll do build now. What behind Jenkins could have done for me? It will git clone. In which path it will keep the files? In this path. In which path? In this path. Go back to this folder. cd/var, like /home /temp /opt /user, right? There is a one path called /var. lib. I'm going full path here. ls. Here you have a folder called a workspace. ls. You see here how this folder got created? Who created this folder? Did you create or Jenkins created it here?
Jenkins created.
You see right here, Jenkins user, Jenkins owner. These are permissions today. Now go inside this folder. From where to where the files came? Where are these files were there previously?
SCM.
In SCM.
SCM to they came into OS. You can see them in the GUI also if you want. Yeah, right. You refresh, you go to here.
Workspace.
Here, you can see these files. You are seeing these files here only. These are all the files. Any thoughts you want to ask on it? Why we are clicking on the console? Why can't we go inside the Jenkins server into this folder? We can run git clone, git checkout command, right? Why we are clicking on the console? Just one keyword, build now.
So basically for the time consuming and faster process, we are using this automation server.
Yeah.
For
Now
doing
let's say,
manual tasks.
yeah, let's say you are the admin, you know the commands, you know the steps, right? If same steps, someone, my QA team or my developers wanted to bring the code and all, right? For them, they also need to learn your technology right now.
Yeah.
Instead of that, what I'm telling, you concentrate on your business. What is their business? Write your code. I'll take care of the delivery of the software. You make a code, you push to SCM, the delivery of the software we will take. And then instead of me, let's say for example, that build button also, instead of developer will write the code, he will push to SCM, he will not tell you. Again, if he is telling you what is happens there, again the manual process comes. You have to do. There is a dependency. Instead of what I'll tell, hey, I made that complete automation step. You go and then click that button. That's it. He can only take care himself, right? So that instead of me about knowing the code, he is the best guy. He can bring the code. He can check these files. Oh, files are there. Then I can do some process. So that's where we are eliminating the manual process here. So cool. We are not logging to server. Why I came here to see in the behind to show you the files. From here, the files are coming inside this path now. This command, docker build command, if you want to execute this kind of commands, right, you need to go to back to this pipeline or job, go to configure. Code came. Next, what is pending? Code came. Docker file came. Next, what is pending? Docker file is there. Next, something code is there. Next, what is pending? Just Docker file is there.
Build a image.
If you want to do, go to here, build steps. You see that build steps behind. Give me shell. You are asking to the Jenkins. I don't log into inside server, but in the GUI, give me shell. In the shell, I can run the commands right here. Now, here. Now, Docker build -t, that you should have a ECR repo URL /repo : tag. I'm making some kind of format, okay? Here now. You know the already story. Who will run this command? Next time if I do build now, which user will run in the OS?
Jenkins user.
Because you are giving the GUI, behind that GUI is running in a Jenkins server, that will be run by the Jenkins server. That is the one. Awesome. these commands, thumb rule, these commands will be executed by the by default Jenkins user. If I put sudo, Jenkins will behave as a which user? Root user.
Root user.
Root user. Now, awesome. Do sudo docker build. Now, that is the one. Which software you need to install in the Jenkins now?
Docker.
That's very important. Otherwise, please keep this thought. I'm not telling Jenkins point of view. If you bring another tool, these are all prerequisite you need. That's where in the interview, right? We don't ask, let's say, for example, in my company, we are using purely like GitHub Actions, GitLab. If you say good Jenkins, we expect you not to some kind of core concept. If you know, that's enough for us. That's where we will hire the people. So behind which user you are giving the GUI Jenkins commands.
Jenkins.
The user is the Jenkins user. And what are the softwares you should need? Docker software you need.
Okay.
Let's install that as well. Please keep this thought. Sudo no. If you want install the any software, right? You cannot install with Jenkins user. You cannot install. Let me come back with the root user. Yum install docker fny. Oh, already we installed last time, I think, maybe because of the automation server. Check Docker is running or not. Docker is running. Good. Now let's go to switch to sudo su and then the Jenkins -s bin bash. Check Docker ps. You know this answer. We got this error with the EC2 user also.
We have to give access like chmod.
We got this error with the EC2 user also. When we got any with EC2 user, we put this command before.
Sudo.
So when you create a EC2 mission, which users were default? EC2 and the root user, right? Jenkins came in between after installing the software. It will not be there in every EC2 mission, no. After installing the Jenkins only. Now, what AWS people could have done for us is they made EC2 user. They already made EC2 user as a sudo user. Now, I also need to make Jenkins user as a sudo user. Otherwise, it will ask a password. Observe here, no? What it is asking? Password. Yeah, when you are making with EC2 user, did it ask password?
No.
No. Let's go to that EC2 user also. Switch back to root. Didn't ask me with EC2 user. Why? Because AWS people made us one kind of sudo setup. Now what I'll do, I will make equal to the EC2 user Jenkins also. Bit Linux command, go to this folder, etc sudo sd. Go to this folder. You see here, there is one file, 90 cloud. Cat this file. Cat in the sense, list that file. You see one guy was there na here.
EC2 user is equal to
EC2 user was there, right? Copy. What you can do, you can create a here file with the Jenkins user, or you can edit this file also. Okay, let's edit this file. 90. If you want to copy one line, right? YYP. Paste. YY means click 2 times YY, next 1 time P. Next insert. Edit this guy. Save this file. You know, right? What is the one you are asking? Don't ask me the password in the sudo command. Save this file in this path. You can check normally how to make Jenkins user as a sudo user. That's simple. Now, good. Now, switch back to that user again. Our famous guy. Yes. Now run that command. Sudo docker ps. Is it asking password now? No. Because we made Jenkins user equal to sudo user. Now let's see. You can run, if you want to test, right? You can run this command also. Sudo docker ps. Apply, save. Build now. You can run n number of times. Build now. What command behind will be running for you? You go here, right? You see, right? Sudo docker ps. Whatever you are seeing in the server, right? Here. This one. You are able to see here, right? In the console. What I mean was, build now. You will get one number. Click on that, this. Don't click on this thing and I'll go to console output. Don't do that. It's second two-step process. In the tick mark, right? Click on it. It will open the output. What happened for this job? What command you are running here? You see right here, output. Now, again, I'm repeating it. Why we are clicking the button instead of going to the server? Time. What is the objective of the automation? Avoid login to console. That's what I was telling that example. That's generic. Flipkart, you can insert in the database also, right? But easy way is to give the GUI, click on the GUI. Behind we will take care of that. That's what this process also. Now, go back here. From where the command is running, go to configure. Go to here, build steps, these commands. With these commands, what I can do again here? Next.
Build image.
Docker build. That ECR URL format you should have. I'm putting a syntax, okay? ECR URL / repo : tag. Next, sudo. I'm sorry, before what? Sudo AWS
is here.
something like this you have to do. Some user -p password, something you have to pass. That command will be given by the ECR only. Next, push. This is the syntax. Next. Why we are putting every time sudo?
We are in Jenkins.
Jenkins user.
Okay.
Next. This is what till now what these steps are called? What are these? CI. Next,
CI.
what is pending? CD. For CD, I can make one more job also. I can make one more item. Let's go here. Save these steps for now. Save. This is CA only. Developers will be building image, but I can create a separate job also. I can include here also. Let's make it one more, for example. Can you guys tell me how can I make only CD? New item. CD.
There we have to log into.
Deploy
First,
to.
we have to log into AWS.
Let's see.
CI.
CD deploy to EKS. Static app. Example. Click on this guy. Okay. Now again, you need YAML files, right? Because to deploy the Kubernetes. The YAML files are available in the repo. Copy. So here with this link, that link will bring the code, YAML files. Here, where do you run the commands? Build steps. Here, in the build steps, you will have an option execute shell. Here, next, what is the command?
Helm. Yeah. Upgrade. Yeah.
R
kubectl. Apply.
Yep.
Yeah. Before, what do you need? Very important.
We need ECR.
That ECR info you will
Okay.
put the YAML, na?
Okay. Yeah. It is in YAML. Sorry. Yeah.
You don't need, but
We need to connect to EKS server. We need that login.
what is that file?
kubeconf.
Awesome. That's what. Kube config.
Config.
That we will make it. This handle we will make it. Apply. But here, right, in this YAML, that image number, right, next time I'll be building multiple times, right? That image number we will update here on the fly. Update or modify the
Deployment.
Yeah. Deployment YAML with
Yeah.
the image tag. That we will see. That we will, there are some commands are the Linux commands we can do. Now, next time onwards, if some guy developer will say, hey, I have modified the code, I need to build the Docker image. I'll give him the job. Come here, build. Next, I want to deploy that. Come here, deploy. So what are you avoiding with the Jenkins tool? Logging to servers, manually running those repeating commands you kept in this server. Now CI/CD making the building the image, deploying the Kubernetes is easy, or like you are avoiding the total manual process, right? Eliminated. Now you have multiple environments. Multiple environments, I will clone this same job. I will clone the same job. I want to deploy the same image to another environment. I can tweak this project however I wanted, right? Any thoughts you want to ask on this? Who is running the Docker build for you now?
Jenkins.
Who is running kubectl apply? Jenkins.
Jenkins.
Everything, right? Does Jenkins has intelligence where to deploy to prepare all these commands? No. You are
We
giving
have to.
commands to them, to the Jenkins, and then you will give this UI access to some developer. They can run for us. Now with that, let's deploy to this static code. This is the sample I made because you already up to date on this keyword, right? The Kubernetes. Let's deploy to the old model. Our guy, this code. I have a separate repo for this. Let's go to here, this repo. I created a one repo, pull code, this guy. For every repo, you will have a separate jobs up to that edition. From one job, we will not do all that task. No. For VM, separate job. For I don't know, in my environment, I don't know the count of how many jobs we have, because we have almost 300 plus applications. I mean, we don't know that. Whenever requirement comes, we make a job and then we leave it. That production I will take care. Production, like we have one job, we will deploy to all 300 applications from one job only. That's what we are doing. Good. So in the environment, you have a lot of number of jobs. Depends upon the environment complexity. One job will be failing. They'll be asking to you, hey, this has got failed. You have to fix something. Why it will fail? Because we will be upgrading the environment from one cluster to another cluster. Somewhere breakage will happen. That's what your job will be getting fixed to them. Or if it is a new project, setting up all this, your one of the job. Good. So now with this model, right? This is the code. Where we will be deploy this code? Where we will deploy?
Apache.
Apache. Now, when you say Docker image code, right? You built the image, you stored into somewhere, right? Where do you store image?
ECR.
Same way, you cannot, that is not the good practice to deploy HTML code directly from Jenkins to EC2, not good option. Not to good option. Good option is to store that, like you are storing, right? Tagging 1, 2, 3. Same way, I will make these files also package. Where I will do, go to this pull code repo. I want to run some commands here in this job. Where I can go? I want to run some
Build steps.
Build
steps.
commands. Here, execute shell. I'll make here zip -r. I'm going to make one kind of naming convention. Static apache.zip star. Where this command will run.
SCM only.
To whom you are giving this command?
Okay, it is in actually, yeah, it means like the files in workspace and we're telling to the make zip, right?
In which server this command will run? Apache or
Jenkins.
Jenkins.
In Jenkins only it will.
In the
Jenkins
server only it will run.
It will run, right? That's what I mean. Let me, you are giving in the UI. You are telling give me shell. You are asking the shell. Inside behind, what will happen? One shell will open for you. Now, that is good. I told you to copy a file. You download a file, make a zip. You need a path, right? Where this zip will happen. That is what important. You should know that. Giving the command is fine, but behind where it is doing the zip, it will go to this path. CD workspace in this folder. To which job you had given this command? That is important here. Which job? Pull code. It will go inside this pull code here. Here it will make a this zip. Here, instead of you running here command, here you will run that command will be giving here zip. Next, zip is ready. Next, AWS.
Wow.
I will copy this zip into S3. This is the command. This is the command. CP
Even we can keep in repo also, right?
to SEM.
Huh.
Yeah, you can keep it. You can keep it. You can keep it. Yes. That git push again you need to do, but that's not the good practice. Packages, storing in the code repo, you may need to create a separate repo then, artifacts, something under. You can keep it.
Right.
Now, AWS S3 CP, I'm going to upload this zip into S3 because I'm taking S3 as my artifactory. You have to keep it. Copy this zip file to where? S3 bucket. S3 bucket. That bucket should be there. Let me go here. Let me connect to the AWS console. So, I'm getting the credentials. Just a minute. One second. Let's go to AWS console. Oh my gosh, since I missed 3 times. Submit. This is the bug in the AWS. They'll not allow like easily. This has been there from long. Oh my God. Leave this. Go to private mode. That they have that capture issue many days. Let me go here. Why I'm going to AWS console now is to create that S3 bucket.
S3 bucket.
That we will automate. I will not create from here. I will not create from the code. This thing. This guy. Oh my gosh. Okay. Again, it may send to that they're tracking my laptop IP address. They're tracking our IP address, your client IP address. That's okay. So my objective was I'll create an S3 bucket. You can create multiple ways to bucket. Tell me.
Yeah,
Okay.
through Terraform also we can create.
Console, second,
Console.
Terraform.
Yes.
And AWS has given one more CloudFormation. And one more AWS CLI also.
CLI.
So what I have configured in my laptop already, not from the EC2. If you want to do from EC2, you should have. I want to create from EC2 S3 bucket. You should have a EC2 one. What is this? IAM role. That IAM role should have a policy to access S3. Now, instead of EC2, right, in my local already, to upload the videos and all, I have created it. Let me do AWS S3 MB. MB means make bucket. S3 colon artifactory files, DevOps, something I can make it. This command I can run. This is the command. You know, right? This AWS command I'm running in my laptop, it need a credentials. Already I have configured in my laptop, access key, secret key in my laptop, outside of AWS.
CLI.
Access key, secret key I have configured, you can run. You can run like this also. If you want to see how many buckets are there, this is the command. From where it is getting the credentials? In your home directory, .aws file folder, you will have a config and credentials right there. This is
Right.
the place you are getting the videos. This is the place I have created now. This is the, if you want to see what are the files are there, you can check like this. AWS S3 ls S3 : // you can check like this. Any files are there. But AWS CLI is like some basic commands we run, but we will not run to create EC2 machines and all, because this command will become very bigger command. Now I created a bucket. Instead of going to the console, let me give this here. We'll do with automation with the Terraform thing. But here, let's keep it here. Okay. AWS S3 CP. Here you are making a zip. Now where the file will go? Here.
Right.
File will go to where here?
S3 attract.
This is the syntax. You are connecting from Jenkins to, you are running AWS CLI command. This S3, this zip will go to here. Next. Do we need still the zip file here in this folder after going here?
No, we can remove.
Let's remove. Sleep for like 2 seconds. Wait for 2 seconds. After, maybe it may take sometimes, right? To upload, for example, sleep for 3 seconds. Then for the zip file. Otherwise, it will say that already file exists. If you do apply, right, it will be here only in this page only till that some changes, or you can do save. Build now. You will get one number. Refresh this. Whenever this, if you see, right, it is failed. Green signal, it is success. Failed. Check the reason. Click on that mark, or you can click on the 6. You can go to console output. Instead of that, easy way is click on that. This guy. It is saying bucket name is wrong.
S3:// I think copied twice.
Oh, yeah. Here you see, right, this command. Now let's go and then modify this. Here only you can go top only configure. Where I can modify the commands?
Build steps.
Acha, yeah, this is the place. Yes. This is our one of your job. Someone will come to use. Developers also will make the jobs. They will also create it. They'll come to you in case if they stuck it. Build now. Our job is to fixing the job also. Awesome. Go here. Observe here, what are the commands you are making? First, zip. You are making all the files zip. Next, all the files came. You are uploading this file. If you are uploading it file, Jenkins EC2 mission could have one thing. Tell me. Then only it is working. I thought it will fail. This command is working because of one reason.
Yeah, we have already connected to the AWS through the SSH shown, right? We have connected with the repo.
No. This command is running. Your Jenkins EC2 has a IAM role. That IAM role is have a permissions to access which service. In this command, S3. That's where you should have give in your Jenkins EC2 IAM role. That IAM role should have a policy to access S3. That's where it is working. Otherwise, it could have failed.
Right.
I don't have an access.
Earlier, we have used this machine as the automation server.
Yeah, that's why. No, good. File went. We removed it. Now let's check in the command line. Files are there or not. Here also you can check. Instead of me checking, na, after upload, list me S3
Workspace.
files. What are the files are there? Here, na? Here. Put a very good echo. Put some empty messages. Put some colorful thing. Like this. Here is the command AWS S3 ls. This is the command. We are completely avoiding logging to the console also. This is the command. Then put one more echo to put echo. What it does, it will print the clean screen and all something.
Space.
Apply,
Space.
save. Let's build now. Go to output. You see it? What file is there?
Zip file
Where it is there?
in S3. Right.
Now from where the job is getting the code?
From full code.
No, from where the job is getting the code?
From SCM to Jenkins, Jenkins to S3.
S3. Now, if I make a 10 times build, how many zip files will come? Let's say I will do 10 times. Click, multiple.
Yeah, 10 zip files.
Are you sure?
No. If it is there is no changes, it is same one file on.
If there is changes also, you will get a 1 zip file only.
Okay, then now how we can control the versions?
That's where here, what I'm going to do here, go to configure. Somewhere you are getting a number, right? Here, number. Here, number.
Yeah, 826.
Number.
Okay.
This number,
Okay.
when I'm making a zip file, right? With this number, I will make a zip file. Go to build steps. Otherwise, what will happen if you don't make, right? Every time, what file you are making every time?
Same file.
This same file you are overriding here. You are overriding
Right.
in S3 every time. That's not the good option. What is the good option? Put the, when you are making a zip file, right? Here itself, put one build number. -$ build underscore number. What you are seeing right in the right side, 7, 8, 9. This build number is inbuilt variable of the Jenkins. That will maintain that number. Automatically will get a number like this. Put like this. Now Apache, this guy. Let's keep it. Don't give the chance. Keep it here. Now remove this file. Let's list it. Apply. Save. You see right now, I'm not running the commands every time. I had given the commands to Jenkins. I'll be doing this single click button. Build now. Observe. You see now number.
Yeah.
9. From where number is coming? That build number variable. Build number. This number. This number I'm appending to. I'm sorry. Yeah, appending to that zip file. Now let's build again. You do n number of builds. Build. Any number. We'll make a zip file. It is in queue. It is not taking. Done. Let's check in the local also. 9, 10, 11 will be there. Yes. 9, 10, 11. So whenever they make a code, right? How are we storing with the build number? That number will make a package. Any thoughts you want to ask on it? From where to where the code is going?
Yeah. It's like the build number also, I don't know. It's like a good habit or like they'll give any version numbers to keep.
Good to go with the build number.
Okay.
Good to go with the build number. If they say I will give that input, you make that according to that. that we will make in whenever you run a build, right?
Mhm.
Let's say, for example, I wanted to make my own number. Again, you are making manual process right there again.
Understand? No. That's why I'm asking, because see, if I run test, there are a lot of, which one is last one is like working, we don't know, right? So that's why I'm asking. Any version control is there? Version based on the code commit, version control is there or something?
That's where now, right now I'm making my
Okay.
feature branch. That's where I'm making a feature branch now. Feature branch, I'm testing it. What I'll do,
Understand.
stable code from which branch I will build. Development branch. I will create a one more.
Understand.
I will create a one more job. I'll create a one more job, which will. This is for testing environment.
Right.
For
Right.
any feature
Understand.
branch, they can test it. They can test it. What I'll do, I'll create a one more job. That job, what it does, build the stable code only. Stable branches.
Understand.
That's what. Now tell me from where to where the code is going. Developer to
SCM to Jenkins to S3.
Jenkins to S3.
Yes.
Now let's say, for example, if developer changes the code again, what they have to do again? They need to go to the Jenkins.
Build.
Again, they need to build, right? Again, they need to build manually.
Right.
That also you can automate. When the Jenkins, you can make a Jenkins, go to the job, configure. In the build step, you will run the commands. In SCM, you will specify where to get the code. You can specify when to trigger the build also automatically. Do you want to trigger
Got it.
manually or you want to trigger automatically? These are the options. Build periodically. Trigger for every 5 minutes. Go to this. There is a cron tab for every 5 minutes. This is a good website. You can use it. Copy this. This is the cron tab. Cron tab is called schedule. The first star is called minutes. Next is hours. Next is I'm sorry.
Yes.
Where is this guy? Yeah, this is the guy. Even I forget.
So there.
Now after we do
Minute, hour, day, month.
no, like Zomato guys, na these SaaS guys are making forget all our core concepts. Okay, let's go here. Next is the day. Next is the month. Next is the day of week. This is like a Monday, Sunday. Let's go with this. Sunday,
I'm ready.
like this.
Monday.
Like this, yeah, like this Monday or something. Here, right? This will go max 0 to 24 number. This will go max 0 to 59. This will go, day will go from 1 to 31st. This will go, tell me.
1 to 12.
1 to 12. This day of week, right? We will give, like, for example, numbers also are there. What is this numbers, man?
7.
No, 0 to 6 something we will give. 0 to 6. Or you can give something. I forgot that exactly. Sorry. Something you can say. Cron tab. Day of week. Cron tab week. Monday. How it will come. You can give either these two. Let's go here. This is how. You can go 0. You can to Sunday you can give two numbers, 0 or 7, like this. 0 or 7 for Sunday, remaining all are, this is the how you can give it. Okay. Sometimes in the interview they may ask you, hey, run for like specific time, can you make a cron tab? So usually I used to use this guy. If I put it, you can put it here. You can change it here something. That we will see. Just think it. You can run the job periodically. Every 5 minutes it will go to where? SCM. It will check is there any commit came or not. If you put star, let's remove here star 5 by. It will check for every minute. Who will check? Who is going to check whom here?
Jenkins check SCM.
SCM. Now this is like you are waiting a phone call from someone and then you are making him back again. Hey, are you making a phone call? That's what here. Now, what is the good thing is whenever new commit comes to SCM, SCM will send a notification to Jenkins. That also you can do. This build periodically, Jenkins is going to SCM, scanning it. That is the one. Next, this poll SCM. Here also what will happen here? GitHub trigger. Yeah, here also what will happen? You are scanning the SCM. Is there any changes happened or not something? Is there any changes happened or not? You are here also you need to give the schedule. Instead of that, right? This is the good. Here also this 1, 2, this option is you are asking to SCM. This is the good option. Whenever there is an event comes to, whenever there is a new commit comes to SCM, SCM will send a notification to Jenkins. I have a new commit ID. Now for that, what you need to go? Go to that repo. Go to this repo. Whatever the repo, right? Go to this repo. Settings. Where man? What these steps? Yeah, webhooks. Add a webhook. Authenticator. Here, I'm going to step back, shift left. I came from Jenkins to SCM, shift left. I came here. Here I'm adding something. Please, you need to give like this. Take this URL, complete URL. There is something you have to give. One syntax check is there. You have to provide one thing. Here, send JSON content. Don't give it. We don't have any secret right now. Add webhook. Here I need to change something secret. Let me change. This URL will change. Who will send a notification to whom now? SCM will send a notification to this Jenkins. That's where I'm giving this URL port number. SCM Jenkins. URL. Yeah, this is the guy. We'll trigger like this. Oh my God. Or this. Right. That URL will change. Yeah, this is the format. GitHub-webhook. GitHub-webhook. I need to change that. Go to SCM back again. Here. GitHub-webhook/ put that same URL in code only. Don't change that options. This guy only. Now push everything, whatever comes. Add a webhook. It has to come like this tick symbol. If tick symbol comes, there is a connectivity between from where to where. SCM to Jenkins. Now good. And you enable this option. Who will trigger this job now?
Jenkins.
GitHub will trigger.
GitHub.
If there is any new commit ID, observe. What is the job number list? 11, right?
11.
Let's put something new commit. Let's add these changes. I have added the new changes here. What are the next commands? If I make a local code change.
We have to add commit push.
Instead of right, here easy. Go to left side. Add a new commit. Tick symbol. Yes.
Sync changes.
That's it. Here you will get one option. That's it. Or you can click here also, sync changes also. Automatically it will go to your new feature. The commit will get pushed there. Now observe here. You see something number.
Yeah, 12.
Now manual, any options are there? Did you trigger anything?
Nothing. No.
So automatically whenever you did a code push, automatically the build steps are getting executed, right? The job is getting pulled. So now only the one step is pending. File went into where already? Check here.
Now it is in Artifactory. Now we have to move to Apache server.
You see here that time. This file.
Right.
12.zip. Did we do manually or automatically it happened? Automatically, because there is a concept called the many ways you can trigger a job. One is manual, second is periodically, third is poll ACM. One more is the GitHub webhook trigger. Whatever we have configured, right? Who is triggering this job? SCM is asking to Jenkins. I got a new commit ID. Please trigger it. If there is no changes, Jenkins job will not trigger. Jenkins job will not trigger, right? Right. You can trigger manually. That you can do. Still manual option is there. But instead of you polling SCM, SCM will send a notification to whom now? Jenkins. That is the good approach. You are not making more resources waste and all. That is the. Any thoughts you want to ask on it? Same applies to Docker build also. The commands will build, automatically image will get pushed to where? ECR. Now, where is the package?
Now it is in S3.
Where is the code?
In that package.
No, no, normally, where is the code? Normally, not
SCM.
When
SCM.
I say package in the S3, SCM, who is helping that bringing from here to push into that?
Jenkins.
Jenkins too. I'll pass it here. We'll continue tomorrow. Let me tell you, we are like, I'll tell you the number of sessions where minimal sessions are there, like I can say. I'll take a one kind of big projects kind of later after we make all these basics, right? We will take end-to-end kind of these projects from infrastructure to first infrastructure CI/CD, next application CI/CD. I'll take this in the weekends. Okay. For now, I'll tell the number of sessions, how many are remaining. We will complete CI/CD, complete observability, complete Terraform, that total setup. I will take in the weekends as a kind of project. I'll tell the number of sessions, how many are remaining it. Give me some time. I'll tell the how many number of sessions are there kind of pending. Okay. We'll continue tomorrow this thing. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.